let's talk about how to promote things, paid ads on Facebook, okay?
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
So here's how you do this. This is my personal profile. I go to create an ad. And what you want to do, they give you so many options, right? Don't be fooled. Many of these options are either poor substitutes for other things. There are other ways to promote things better. Like, for example, get video views. I mean, the best way to get video views is to promote your video with YouTube paid ads. Duh, right? I mean, it's extremely cheap, and it's YouTube. It's native platform. Also, boost your posts. That's kind of engagement, right? Or promote your page. That's also an engagement thing. But usually, when people promote things on Facebook, what they want to do is to drive people to their website or their sales page. And of course, we want to sell. Like, I want to sell, right? Getting people to like your page, it's not something that people pay for these days very much, because Facebook really limits what you can do with your personal, like, business page. So there's not a whole lot of it's not a great business decision to dump money into it. For free, yeah, we can mess around, and there are some isolated instances, but really we want to send people to our website. Like, this is really increase conversion of your website. But let's say we're doing this, okay? So I can enter my website, but you can see here they already have it saved. These are my books, right? So I want to promote this book, and here's the book. This is my book. It's about, like, starting a business. It's very well researched. It's based on 300,000 entrepreneurs. Blah blah blah. It has very nice. It has very nice reviews. So this is a good book. Usually it's, yeah, whatever. You guys get the idea. I want to sell more copies of this book. So it already knows me here because I already played around with ads here. So let's walk through how this works. So for my book, right? So I will tell you a little bit about the book so that when we get into the targeting, you understand really well what we're going after, and you will be able to replicate the same for whatever product you are selling. So my book is a business book. It's on how to start a business. It's made for entrepreneurs, and it walks people through essentially from business ideas to starting the business, right? Okay, so the book is written in English, so we want to target English-speaking countries, okay? And I like to target English-speaking countries where most people have, online. They're able to buy online, right? And they speak English well, so the English is not a problem, and they have mobile banking. So I want also UK. I want also Australia, and these are also very wealthy countries compared to most other countries. And I want Canada. Okay? So pretty much people in these countries, they're good candidates to buy my book. I don't want any other country. Other European countries, they have, English as their second language, and maybe is Ireland. It could be, but I think we're good here. Generally, these four. I chose Austria instead of Australia. Did you see me? Australia. That's what I want. So generally, for all my digital products, the best performing countries are Australia, Ireland, United Kingdom, United States, and actually the next best performing country tends to be, in terms of money spent, tends to be South Africa, actually, and then India, and then maybe Indonesia. Although India and Indonesia, I don't sell many books there. I don't know exactly why. I think Amazon makes it hard, or maybe that's not even possible. I'm not completely certain, but for other digital products, they do better. For books, they don't do well at all. Okay, so let's get past this, right? So so here we go. We got the countries. Now age. What do we know about readership? Older people read more books. Younger people, they use apps or videos, things like that. So let's choose an older demographic. I'm gonna go from, I don't know, let's say 42, and 65 is a bit too old. And by the way, so we're dealing with demographics. I just want to say I don't, I have, this is just business. Like, I don't want to discriminate really against anyone. But let's say 55, right? And I want to note here that, it might seem like we're leaving a lot of people out, but that's actually good because we want to get precisely at the people who will be into what we are selling, okay? So the more specific we are, the better, because the more we get closer to people who might buy, the better, okay? Now, I could say all here, men and women, but I know more men are interested in starting a business. Although I do know that women, and I see this from just interacting with my customers, women are always into educational materials and getting more prepared before they dive into things. So I'm tempted to say men because more men generally are interested in business, but also women are very kind of like they would be likely to buy educational materials. But generally, I'm still going to say men, okay, because we want to stay specific. Language, only English, okay. Probably both are okay. UK, okay. Let's see more demographics. Education, financial. What we want to do is, so this is not something we want, right? People who are in this demographic, they probably already know a lot about business, or they don't need to start one if they're able to make good money elsewhere. People in this demographic this is too broad. This can be somebody making $10,000 a year, which is poverty, versus $90,000 a year, which is essentially well off. So it's too broad. We're not going to go here. Okay, so close this. I liked education. I'm not sure actually.